The A tier is for songs that I listen to on a regular basis, with some exceptions. While these songs aren't my favorite, they're still pretty good jams that I recommend listening to. What are those songs, you might ask? Oh, let's check these out. This literally sounds nothing like a Sonic song. It doesn't even go with the Arabian theme of the game, but I still like it. I can't really explain it. I guess I just really like the simplicity of the song. And the vocals and the instruments are all really good. Especially that piano. Really good stuff. Dude, this song is hype. But I'm not a big fan of the vocals. I don't think Teresa Davis did a bad job. Far from it. I really like the chorus, but everything else is just not that good. The rest of the song is just her repeating the words "everybody" and "supersonic racing," and it gets really annoying. I think without vocals, it actually sounds a lot better, which is why I still have it in an A. Wow, this song sounds like a better theme for Infinite than Infinite's actual theme. Ah yes, this is that one song that plays 24/7 in the game. I actually think the song is pretty good. It's like a chill rock song, if that's even a thing, and I really like the Arabian feel of the song. The chorus is also pretty catchy. Wow, it's like the only song from King of Rings that I actually think is really good. Maybe that's why they decided to play it so much. This sounds like a Thomas song from the early 2000s, but I liked those as a kid, so this is fine. It's a happy, chill song, with vocals provided by the same vocalist who did the songs for Sonic R. And she does really well here too. Very solid song. Moving on. Race to Win is both the fastest and shortest song on this list, and I like it for that. It's fast-paced and has some good vocals from Ted Poley. Wait. Well, let's dash on to the next song. Fist Pump seems to be very decisive amongst fans. Either you love it or you hate it. As for me, I think it's pretty catchy. Are the vocals a bit try-hard? Yes. Are the lyrics a bit corny? Also yes. But I can't hate this song. It slaps, especially with that guitar solo. I think we can all agree this song is great. It's a perfect encapsulation of Sonic during the era of the classic games, and a great opening song that goes well with the animated opening of Sonic CD. This is easily better than the original. The remix goes full techno and brings an energy that wasn't there in the original. There is this one part where Johnny's vocals are like extremely high pitched, and while not sounding the greatest, it's only really a minor nitpick. Other than that though, I am all for this remix of the song. Now this is a Tails theme. All the problems that I had with the original are all fixed here. The vocalist sounds less sappy and more in lines with the character, and the instrumental fits Tails so much better, and it sounds better too. It kind of brings off the vibe of being at the coast, and I really like it for that. I honestly don't have any complaints with this song. It's real solid. Okay, now Sonic R is starting to get really good. The beat in that brass bring off such a cheerful vibe. However, the lyrics do bring it down for me. They're very romantic, which is kind of weird since the game has absolutely nothing to do with romance between any of the characters. But other than that, this song really slaps. This is a song that you want to get up and dance to. Everything in the song just works so well, and I really love it for that. It's mostly just beat, piano, synth, and vocals, but it all comes together to make one banger song. But you know what's even more of a banger? Oh man. I mean, come on, this song is great. You just get so pumped listening to this song. It actually kind of fits a Sonic racing game. Sort of. There's a video made by Charles Cornell where he takes a deep dive into the musical aspect of this song that I recommend you check out, as it made me appreciate this song even more. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say, so moving on to... Man, this song sounds cool. While mostly going for a techno vibe, the electric guitars give a good contrast, and they give a sort of retro style to the song. The vocals provided by Cashel are also really good. I have nothing else to say. It's just really good. This song feels so magical. Everything from the synth to the piano to the vocals is amazing. I can just imagine Sonic running on rainbows in this song. Again, these guys must have woken up feeling incredible to write and make some of these songs. Man, this song is so good. I honestly didn't know Crush 40 could make an emotional song like this, but they can. My favorite part has to be that beginning part with the violin, or whatever stringed instrument that is. It just pulls on your heartstrings, and it's so good. What a great way to end off Sonic and the Black Knight, and honestly, to an extent, the dark age of Sonic the Hedgehog. Wake Up is very different from the other vocal tracks in Shadow the Hedgehog. It goes for a more techno sound, and it slaps. The ending that goes with this song is the one where Shadow discovers there are multiple androids of him, and that he himself is an android, which explains the departure of the normally rock-centered tracks. I also love the drop. It musically describes Shadow's horror and realization of what he is. Really good stuff. This song is really underrated, so I highly recommend you go check it out. Now, this one is going to be controversial. I'm pretty sure the general consensus is that Live and Learn is like the greatest Sonic the Hedgehog song of all time, so the fact that it's this low on the list is definitely going to annoy and anger a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good song, but it just doesn't hold a candle to some of my favorites. Though, with that aside, this song is still really good. This song is truly epic. You can't help but sing along to this song when it comes on. The lyrics are good, the vocals are good, the chorus is great, and I love that solo. The only real problem I have with this song are the drums, which sound rather flat. Still, it's a perfect way to end off an amazing game, and it will still be the antithesis of the adventure era. Alright, I know this might contradict my thoughts on some of the other earlier songs, but I just can't help it, man. This song sounds so good. While other songs like Throw It All Away have great lyrics, All Hail Shadow just sounds better. Just listen to that guitar solo. lyrics are a bit too edgy, but I still love listening to this song. It's honestly no wonder that this song got remixed to be Xiao's main theme in Sonic 06, and would become Xiao's permanent theme for the rest of the games. This is just easily the best song from Xiao the Hedgehog. As for the Crush 40 remix from Sonic 06, while I do like the beginning part, it's lacking that energy from the original. I don't know why, but for some reason, whenever Crush 40 does a cover of an already existing Sonic song, it's almost always a downgrade from the original. I'm gonna put this version below Greenlight Ride. Man, that part is so good. Honestly, this whole song is good. I love the vocals. I love the lyrics. The orchestra in the background is also really good. Just everything about this is great. Definitely one of my favorites whenever it comes to Sonic the Hedgehog boss themes. It's just great. Fighting Onward is definitely my favorite Sonic Forces vocal track. It's not even a competition. Okay, well, it's my favorite original vocal track. I wish I could tell you why this one works and why the other ones don't, but I honestly have no idea. This one just kind of clicks, really. I recommend you give this song a listen if you haven't already. It's really good. While Sonic Boom is a perfect encapsulation of Sonic during the 90s, Reach for the Stars is definitely the perfect encapsulation of modern Sonic. The vocals carry this song, and the lyrics perfectly describe Sonic's carefree nature. Also, that chiptune and synth sounds so good. My only problem with this song is that the beat doesn't sync well with the vocals in some parts of the song, but other than that, this is one great song. Alright, now we're getting into the big boys. These are some of my favorite songs that the franchise has to offer, and are songs that I love to listen to all the time. These songs just convey so much excitement and emotion for me personally. So, let's get into them. Another banger from Sonic R, and in what's in my opinion the best song. You just really get the feels from this one, especially in that chorus. So take me back in time to another world, then you can be mine. We don't have to worry. The lyrics once again are really romantic, but I don't mind them as much in this song because musically, this song just easily outbeats all of the previous Sonic R songs. This song is a banger and easily outbeats all the other raps. While I'm still not a fan of Honey Pete's vocals, the rapping is so catchy that I sing along to it anyway. Given the fact that the level is a pumpkin-themed graveyard, the song gives off a spooky vibe. It's the kind of vibe you really only get from the spooky season. I ain't gonna let it get to me, I'm just gonna creep down in Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I'm gonna hold my head, cause I have no fear. This probably seems crazy, graveyard theory. A ghost try to approach me and got leery. 25 years later, they were still able to recapture that 8-bit magic from the classic games. This song is just so happy and energetic. While not my favorite version of Escape from the City, it's still a banger. That is, until you get to the second verse. For some reason, they decided to have Ted Poley's vocals just be auto-tuned to Kingdom Come, and it's laughably bad. Still though, this is a great song, which is very ironic considering the fact that they would then go on to make Sonic Forces, which probably has some of the worst attempts at 8-bit music to this day. But speaking of Sonic Forces though, I was never that big of a fan of Rhythm and Balance from Sonic Adventure 2, but the remix, oh my gosh, it totally sold me. While the original was feeling rather empty, the remix adds the guitars, upgrades the beat, and makes the vocals much more prominent, which is why I'm including the remix and not the original, because the original vocals were more like background noise. You know, despite this game not being that good, it's got some pretty good music in it, which I'd highly recommend you go check out if you haven't listened to it already. You might be surprised to find some hidden gems in there. I honestly can't decide which version of It Doesn't Matter is better, so I'm going to be tying them. The first version is just a classic early 2000s rock song, and it slaps. Tony Harrow is able to provide some great vocals, and those guitars. The whole song just has a great structure, and I love the key changes that are present in the chorus. Version 2 is much faster and more on the lines of a Sonic song. It also has a key change, which I like. It may not be as badass as the first version, but it gets you pumped. Again, it really is hard to choose between these two, as I usually kind of change my mind depending on what day it is. However, for now, I probably have to say that the first version is a little better. Out of all the team themes from Sonic Heroes, Team Darks is the only one that I actually like because it goes for a completely different approach. It's a mix of techno and punk rock, with none of those cheesy lyrics anywhere to be heard. The vocals are also really unique and sound really good, probably because they were provided by Julian Kay, the same guy who made All Hail Shadow. Makes sense. It's times like these that I wish that Apple Music had the Sonic Heroes soundtrack, but oh well, I guess YouTube will have to suffice. Another unique theme from the Sonic Riders games. The pace of the song is perfect, and I love that they used the techno style in a way that doesn't sound cluttered and messy. The lyrics and vocals are also really good. You know, it's nice to see whenever a new musicianist takes control of the lead main vocal themes of a Sonic game. As while Crush 40 usually is pretty good, it's still nice to get some variety, you know? Holy cow, this song sounds so much better now! Like, it doesn't even sound close to the original. It's incredible that they were able to take a song that didn't really sound that good and make it a banger. Everything sounds better, and they gave it actual lyric structure. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Whether you love or hate Sonic Heroes, you cannot deny that this song slaps. It really has a sense of finale, and gives you confidence that no matter how dire the situation, you've got what it takes to show them what you're made of. I highly recommend listening to this song if you haven't already, because it's incredible to listen to. Yes, I put this over what I'm made of. Get over it. I just love how happy this song is. It's catchy and definitely fits an ocean-themed adventure. It's a song that you can have a fun time listening to. Look, it's my opinion, okay? Don't get mad at me. I'm looking at you. Dang, this song hits hard. And I didn't even play the game, so I don't even know the context, other than the fact that Chip dies. There have been a couple of attempts at making emotional songs in the Sonic franchise, but this one easily exceeds all of them. The song deals with the universal sadness that comes from losing one of your closest friends, and being reminded that they're never fully gone because the times that you spent with them will always be remembered. If I had any problems with the song, it'd probably be that it could be a minute or two shorter, but other than that, this song is great. Though I don't usually tend to listen to it because, you know, I want to have a crying session. What? You thought that was it? Well, think again, because there's still one last tier left. the SS tier. So tune in next time when I upload the full director's cut version of this entire series, where I'll be compiling all the parts that I previously uploaded, plus the SS tier. So, in order to watch the exciting conclusion to this series, you're gonna have to watch that video. But as for this video, this is a random video that I hope you enjoyed. Peace out.